Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Chidinma Obo, an Enugu-based makeup artist and a human hair vendor. If this is your first time of being in this channel, please click on the subscribe button to join the family and please don't make it your last. But if you've been in this family before, hi my loves, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a side parting wig with a 2x4 closure. So stay tuned. So first of all, you place the closure in the left hand side of your face because that is where side parting is normally is. So you place it in your left, exactly above your left eyebrow. You place it in such a way that if it's a 5x5 closure, if you want to part it by the side, that is where it will be. So you place the 2x4 closure directly on top of your left eyebrow before you go ahead and start making it. Or if you cannot measure it, in case if you're not using a mannequin, you're using the normal foam head, you place the closure. You see this line in this mesh net is it divided the cap into three. So you place the closure directly on top of the left line of that mesh net, because if you wanted to make a 2x4 closure or a center pattern, you place it in between the two lines there. So because this is a side pattern, you place the closure in the side, the other line. So when I turn this back now, you will see it. Can you see where it is? You place it exactly on top of this line. So we'll go ahead and start making the wig, because this is a short wig. It's an 8 inches human hair. So we are not going to trim anything. We don't want to have to trim it, because if you want to trim it, you would have given space. But because it's already too short as it is, you will start making the wig from the bottom of the neck. And remember, in wig making, if you want the wig cap or the wig to size or to fit every size of head, you will pick a little bit of the net with your needle and thread while sewing it, because if you pick too much, it will reduce the size of the cap and it might not fit every head, especially for a hair vendor. If you're a stylist, you might not know who will buy the wig. So you don't want a situation where after making a wig it will be too, the customer will be complaining that it's too tight. It is always easier to reduce, to shape the cap if it's too big, than when it is too small. If it's too small, it's going to warrant you to lose the whole wig and make it all over again, and that is a waste of time. So when making a wig, you start from the left ear or maybe from the right ear and sew to the other side, depending on which hand you're using. So when you get to the place you will turn it, you sew directly under the first one you've already sewn. We have a wig on this in this channel of how to turn a wig so that it won't have bumps. That is why you sew it directly on top. And I don't like cutting my wig when I get to the ear. I like sewing it round. When I get to the end, I turn it. I don't like cutting it. So that is why I fold it well. But if you don't know how to fold or you don't understand what we did here, there is a detailed video on how to make a wig, a straight wig without bumps on this channel. So you can check it out. So because this is a short wig and we don't want to give too much space. You know, as you're making it, if you're after the first line, you want to make another one, you place it, just give don't give too much space, because it's a short length wig. So the one in the top might not get to the bottom. So you don't want a situation where if breeze blow, it will carry the wig up and then you see the net. That is why you don't give too much space. As a matter of fact, I made this wig with only one strands. I did not fold it because I want the wig to go around and cover the whole net because it's a short length wig. And even it's a long length wig, maybe like 20 inches or even 10 or 14 inches, you can give space and the other one will cover, the one on top will cover the one below. So remember to pick a little bit of the net. Don't pack too much net so that it will not reduce the size of the hair. You see the way I'm doing it, see I'm picking a little with my needle and thread. And before you knot it, when you pick the net, you turn it 2 times. Before you knot it, you draw the other one that is falling off, the one that you've not made. Because if you not draw it, if you not make it straight, after making the wig won't be smooth. If you notice, there are some people that will make wigs, when you touch it, you see that there are bumps inside the hair. It's because they did not stretch it. So when we get to this end, because it's close to the, we are closing the other side pattern, because it's close to the closure, and that's the last one we are going to make. We are going to be sewing it directly on the closure line. We're sewing it, it will pass through that thread that we use the making closure, the thread that the closure pass. That is exactly where I'm going to put my needle and thread again, because I don't want to have any space between the closure and the wig, so that you won't be, in case if breeze blows, you won't be seeing the net. You want everything to be neat and tidy. So when you get to this place, you pick, and then you pick the closure. Just follow the line, that line of the closure, the line you used in wigging the closure, or in sewing the closure rather. You see how I always draw this hair before I knot it? It's so that everything will be smooth. If you don't draw it like this after making the closure, because the hair is, the mesh, the mesh net is tight on the mannequin, you might not notice the flaws there. But once you wear it on your hair, especially if you wear it on a skull that is not as big, you'll be feeling bumps on the hair when you touch it. With some people wearing some wigs, you'll be seeing that there are bumps there. If you touch their wig, you see that there are bumps. It's because whoever that was making it was not drawing the hair. Before you knot, you draw the hair a little bit so that it will stretch. Because we stretch the wig, I mean the net. Once we remove it from this, it will shrink back. So the only time it will stretch again, because the net stretches, the only time it will stretch again is if someone that has a bigger skull wears it. So we've closed the other part. We are now going to sew this remaining side. So in this our side parting wig, the client wants one side. My customer wants one side to be bigger than the other. So that is why we placed that wig. Rather, that is why we placed the net on the left hand side rather. If not, we would have just made it center parting. You can shift it whichever side you want. But because we want to achieve that look of one side will be bigger than the other, that old style of wig, side parting wig making, where the one side will be bigger than the other. That is why we placed this net, this wig, this closure rather, by the left hand side. Because this side is now remaining, we're going to put a lot of hairs there so that it will come up and be bigger than the other one. Remember to pick a little bit of the net with your needle and thread. Don't pick too much. because if you pick too much net, it will reduce the size of the cap or the size of the wig. Yes. We have a beginner friendly wig making tutorial in this, a detailed wig making tutorial in this channel. In case if you've never made any wig manually before, you can check out this channel. We have videos on how to make a bob wig, how to make a coily wig to be full, and how to style a coily wig, even how to turn achieve a bouncy coil wig. We have it in this channel, so you can check out our other videos. And please, I notice that majority of my viewers are not subscribed to this channel. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. Help me to get to 1,000 subscribers, please. I'm just in 500. Help a sister, please. So when making this side, you're going to make sure that it gets to the end of the closure. Whenever you get to that side, you fix it on that closure so that there won't be any space. So you will turn and sew back. You'll be sewing back and forth. Once we get to this side, we'll turn and go back again. You see how I'm sewing it exactly on top of the closure, because I don't want to see any space. You see how I draw it before I knot it. Before you knot, you draw it so that you stretch, the wig will be stretched. Try to form a straight line. You don't want to have bumps all over the hair after making the wig. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, please. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please, and watch our other videos. We have a makeup tutorial on this channel. We have different tutorials on wig making and wig styling on this channel. Please watch other videos on this channel, please. You see, because I want to achieve this unequal side pattern. First of all, the other side I used only one strands of wig, but if you check this side, you see that the strand is two. I doubled it because I want it to be big. I want the size to be obvious. I want the right hand side to be bigger than the left hand side. If you don't want one side to be bigger than the other so that you can wear it as center pattern or side pattern, then you don't have to do this. But if you want to wear it just as side pattern, where one side is bigger than the other, then you have to double the wig strands, the hair strands, while making it. So this is the last one. We are going to make this one. This is second to the last one. We are going to be wigging it directly on top of the closure. Don't want to have any space. See, as I'm picking it, I'm also picking the closure, yes, the closure, so that everything will be flat and there won't be any space. You see, when you pick the net, you also pick the closure, that excess net of the closure. So this is it. We've come to the end of this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, please take me to 1,000 subscribers, please. So when you're making a wig, if you get to the end, as you've got to the end of this one, you're not going to cut this thread, needle and thread here, because it might lose. So what you will do is to sew it backward again, so that it will be very tight. This is to ensure that once when you're combing it, the hair will not start losing from the mesh net. So when you get to the end, you will sew it back again, so that it will be very strong. And if you want to cut the needle and thread, normally I turn 2 times before I knot, but if you want to cut it, you turn it 4 times before you knot it. Then you cut it with scissors and then you knot it again, so that you will make sure that the thread will not lose while combing it. So this is the wig. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any question, please leave it in the comment section. Please share this video to your friends and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not yet subscribed. Bye. See you in my next video. Bye.